Good day to all. So I welcome you all for another lecture on metrology and measurements. So a recap of the previous sessions. So I've discussed so far about introduction to metrology, what is metrology, need for metrology, and then standardization, need for standardization. So standardization is an important term to utilize in metrology. Standardization means fixing a standard unit of measurement for any quantity. For any measuring quantity, if you fix a particular standard of measurement, that is called as standardization. The need for standardization is to maintain uniformity throughout the measuring world. So anywhere in the world, if you go, the distance of kilometer will be same. 1 kilogram will be same anywhere in the world. So that is called as standardization. So concerning today's lecture, we will be discussing about another important term, accuracy. So in the image, you are seeing a steel rule. So it is a common unit of measurement for length. So length can be measured using this steel rule. So the least possible measurement in a steel rule is 1 millimeter. But if you see closely, from 0 to 10 mm, there are many numerous divisions. So there is a division between 1 millimeter and another millimeter. So each line represents, each small line represents a millimeter. But here there is another smaller line between those two indications. So that is 0.5 millimeter. So that is not a widely accepted form of measurement, but it can be utilized for measuring 0.5 mm also. But if you generally accept a term is that in a scale, the least possible measurement is 1 millimeter. So why I am saying this is the need for accuracy. So how you will justify the length you have measured? For example, you would have measured a, you would be claiming that I have a cloth for 1 meter. So how you will justify your cloth for 1 meter? By measuring it. Measuring it with the help of a ruler, steel rule or a ruler. So ruler is nothing but the common term, you will be using a term called a scale. So that's not a scale, it's called as ruler or a rule, steel rule, plastic rule, etc. So ruler is nothing but it's a measuring instrument used for measuring the length. So that is how you can justify it is a 1 meter in length. So in the table to your left, there are some measuring standards. 1000 millimeter equal to 1 meter. So this is basic metrology terms you would have studied in your schooling itself. Just to refresh your memory, I will display this. So coming back to the term accuracy, it is a very, very important term in metrology. So accuracy is how closely you are to the actual measurement. For example, take the example of that 1 meter cloth itself. We are having a cloth of 1 meter. So you are measuring the same length using different measuring instruments. You will be having a measuring tape. You will be having a scale. You will be having a thread, 1 meter thread. So among those three, which will give the most close reading, which will give the closest reading to the actual value. So that is called as accuracy. How accurately or how closely you are able to measure to the actual value. So if you are using a scale and it gives the most closest value, then the scale will be the most accurate form of measurement. So accuracy is nothing but it is how close to the actual value your measuring instrument is. That is called as accuracy. So in today's topic, we have learned two important terms. One is standardization. Standardization is nothing but fixing a widely accepted form of measurement or making a common unit of measurement so that it is accepted throughout. Then there is accuracy. So accuracy is nothing but how close the your measuring instrument is able to reproduce the actual reading. So that is called as accuracy. So I hope you understood today's topic. We'll see in yet another lecture video. Thank you, students.